Hello guys and girls out there, wherever you are. Welcome to another totally random video. And in today's video I want to talk about another tape that I just got and about a pretty weird thing. So the tape that I got is this one right here. It's the second release by LUSSURIA. So it's a dark ambient drone kind of tape. It's called, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Profumo Della Signora in Nero. I hope that's the way how you pronounce it. And this tape is actually limited to 50 copies. And sure enough, if you take a look inside, I got number 50. And yeah, this is the Redux version, and it's a really nice tape. You know, if you like LUSSURIA, you probably like it. And the interesting thing is it's been recorded in Dolby B, which means you should also use Dolby B to play it back. For those of you who don't know what it is, Dolby B is a Dolby noise reduction system or process or whatever you call it. So there's different versions. I think there is A, B, C and also S. And yeah, you should always play the tape in the same Dolby version that it has been recorded. If you have a tape player that doesn't has Dolby B, it's not too bad. I mean, it sounds a little bit different, but it's still acceptable. Let's say it like that. And this is what the tape looks like. It's just a normal tape. So yeah, the thing that I want to talk about are the hidden recordings on this tape. I just tried to figure out if I'm the only one who has it or whatever. So the songs, movement A, movement 1 and 2 and movement 3 and 4, each side is supposed to be 10 minutes long. I mean, there's also a download version, a digital version of this tape, and the songs are always like 9.5, maybe 10 minutes long. And also on Discogs it says that it's a 20-minute tape, which means 10 minutes on each side. But the tape, at least the one that I have, it appears to be 30 minutes long. So 15 minutes on each side. So you have 10 minutes of music and then you have 5 minutes of silence. So I was listening to it, and I was listening to it over headphones, and I thought to myself, wait a second, there was some kind of a noise, some sound during those 5 minutes of silence. And I thought, that's weird. And then there was this sound again and again and again, you know, like always just 1 second. And I thought, that's weird. And wait a second, it almost sounds like a voice. So I took those 5 minutes of silence and I amplified those 5 minutes using Audacity, and sure enough, it is a guy reading from the Bible or talking about the Bible. That's pretty weird, right? And it's also, you can also hear a bunch of other voices in the background. Sounds like a bunch of people talking at the same time. So that's really weird. So what I want to do is, I want to play it back for you. At least the first part from the first side. And maybe some of you can identify what kind of a recording it is, if it's something from, I don't know, a Christian radio station or something like that. And also, if you are one of the people who also owns this tape, if you own one of the other 49 tapes. Please check out your tape, see if you also have that kind of stuff at the end. And if it's the same recording or if it's something different, I just want to know what it's all about. So yeah, I'm going to play it for you right now. And thanks for watching, and I hope that I will get some interesting comments about what this is all about. So thank you, and I see you in the next totally random video. Bye.
In the morning, when the wine had gone from Nabal, and his wife had told him these things, his heart died within him. The stone. Then it happened after about 10 days that the Lord struck Nabal, and he died. So when David heard that Nabal was dead, he sent and proposed to Abigail to take her as his wife. So Abigail rose in haste and rode on a donkey attended by 5 of her maidens. She followed the messengers of David and became his wife. The Bible tells us that Abigail was intelligent and beautiful. Notice her behavior. The result of Abigail's tactful and humble action brought about a complete turn for his intentions. He praised the Lord for sending her and praised her for her good judgment. This effective mediation, full of godly spirit, saved the lives of many innocent men. It's easy to be kind to those we like, but what about those we don't like? Think of those you find very disagreeable. How would they react if you displayed a humble and gentle attitude toward them? Monday, January 17th. Repaying blessings. What is the true intent of 1 Peter 3, verses 8 through 12? What are some of the immediate ways you can apply these principles to your own life? Here's the text. Finally, all of you be of one mind, having compassion for one another. Love as brothers. Be tender-hearted. Be courteous, not returning evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, blessing, knowing that you were called to this, that you may inherit a blessing. For he who would love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips from speaking deceit. Let him turn away from evil and do good. Let him seek peace and peace. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers, but the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. How did David pay back Saul's constant attacks on his life? Consider 1 Samuel 24, verses 4 through 6. What does this tell us? Here's the text. Then the men of David said to him, This is the day of which the Lord said to you, Behold, I will deliver your enemy into your hand, that you may do to him as it seems good to you. And David arose and secretly cut off the corner of Saul's robe. It happened afterward that David's heart troubled him because he had cut Saul's robe. And he said to his men, The Lord forbid that I should do this thing to my master, anointed, to stretch out my hand against him, seeing he is the anointed of the Lord. The first book of Samuel records 4 times when David the immorality of lifting his hand against the Lord's anointed. Even though he had opportunity to take revenge, he repeatedly tried to and forgive the king. David chose a humble and godly manner in his dealings with someone who was not kind to him. Shouldn't we all, in whatever situation we are facing, seek to do the same? Tuesday, January 18. Forgiveness. It is possible to appear to live a rich and meaningful religious life, yet have serious relational problems. It's a fact of life that as human beings, we often cross each other, cause each other pain, even, and sometimes especially, in the church. Hence, how important we learn the art. Now consider Ephesians 4, verse 32. It says, And be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving, even as God in Christ forgave you. Only in recent years has the counseling profession started to look more positively at the important spiritual principles for mental health. For decades, religion and spirituality were seen by many psychologists and counselors as an underlying guilt and fear. Not so much anymore. Today, many utilize the protective effects of a committed Christian viewpoint. Therapies such as prayer, spiritual journaling, memorization of key Bible texts, and forgiveness are now recognized as helping many people overcome a variety